March to Freedom, Day 2. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dudes Ascend, where we talk about how to elevate ourselves as men. Today, we are back with Day 2 of our March to Freedom 30-day challenge for the month of March. We are quitting porn. Let's quit porn together. Today, in Day 2, I want to talk about how to ground ourselves. Being grounded is very important when you're embarking on a new journey like this. When you're making some kind of massive change in your life, you gotta be grounded. I'm gonna tell you guys how to do that, but first, I want to make sure you hit the like and subscribe button right now. Subscribe to this channel. The more people I have subscribing, the more it helps this channel grow, because YouTube likes to see people subscribing. They like to see people watching the video all the way through. That helps the algorithm, and it helps they start putting my videos in front of more eyes. The more eyes I get put in front of, the more people I can hopefully help. This is a scary channel for me to do, y'all. I was real nervous about talking about this publicly because it's a little bit embarrassing, but I have a real sincere desire to help others who are suffering from addiction like I have for a long time, and I want to help as many people as possible. So if you subscribe right now, you play this video all the way through, that really does make a difference. Okay, so let's get into Day 2. Yesterday in Day 1, I was talking about the importance of establishing a solid morning routine for yourself. You gotta have new habits to replace the old ones, or else you'll be freaking out and spending time twiddling your thumbs and not knowing what the heck to do with yourself. Because if this has become an ingrained habit, this pornography daily usage has become a thing where you're using it almost every day, when you stop, you're gonna find yourself with a lot of extra time in the day. You gotta have something to fill that. So yesterday I shared a chanting meditation that's really great, and that's one good way to ground yourself. I'm talking about how to ground ourselves today. So I'm gonna tell a little bit of story of how I woke up this morning, right? Woke up, I had my alarm on my phone, and I grabbed my phone to turn off the alarm when it goes off, and then what I should have done was go straight to my meditation routine, right? But instead, I start checking texts. I start looking at different messages in my apps, my WhatsApp, my Telegram, and I go on YouTube and I check, oh, how many views did I get last night, right? Then from there, it starts going to just scrolling on YouTube. I found this video of like a 15-year-old kid who had this interaction with police officers, and he ends up like the police officers got fired, but it was because they were trying to like encroach on his rights, and they were lying about the law. They were lying about their reasons for being there. They violated a bunch of rights, and the kid did a really great job of like knowing what his rights were, recorded the whole thing. And so anyway, it's like one of those videos, right? But as I was watching it, like the tension of it, it was coming off onto me. Like I was feeling anxious for the kid while watching it, because they're totally like trying to bully him. It was like a high anxiety thing, right? And I'm noticing that like once that video was done, like my anxiety, like I'd started my day with this like anxiety provoking thing. And as soon as that was over, like I noticed, wow, there's like strong urges to act out with porn coming up. Like I wanted so badly, that little voice in my head that has been conditioned to respond to anxiety with this off switch of pornography was coming up majorly, man. And I was like, oh crap, dude, like here we are, Day 2, and it's already hitting hard. So what I did was I came outside and I just put my bare feet in the ground, right? That's one way to ground yourself right off the bat. Like literally put your bare feet on the ground right now. And you can see in Virginia, it's gorgeous weather. It's just rolling into springtime. So, now's a great time to be having your bare feet on the ground. It feels good, but also like there's a lot of studies about all kinds of like healing benefits of having your bare feet on the ground. There's literally like a electromagnetic field in the earth itself that we're connected to, and our own body's electromagnetic field connects to that, and it sort of like pulls out like literally like tension and things in the body. Look it up, and there's like a whole documentary about this, where like a guy went barefoot for years and had all kinds of like health benefits that were documented from it. So it's real. One way to ground yourself: put your feet in the dirt. Grounding, grounding, grounding. I'm grounding myself while making this video. There are other aspects to being grounded, grounding yourself, right? It's not just like literally having your feet on the ground. It's also like mentally. Are you mentally, emotionally grounded? And that's one part of the routine that we were talking about yesterday, like having a meditation or a solid morning routine that helps to ground you. But also, I want to talk about today about grounding yourself and your reason why you're doing this. Remind yourself each day, in the morning and at night, why you're taking this march to freedom. What are the reasons that you want to quit porn, and why is it so important, right? Because we need to stay grounded in our reason why. And I suggest writing these out, like, what are all the reasons why you want to quit? It's holding you back. It's becoming too much of a distraction. It's keeping you from achieving as much as you can because it's taking up too much of your time and energy. We literally release our energy when we masturbate and, let it go. That's our creative energy. And so when we're just wasting that, it can become really detrimental to like our overarching life goals. So whatever these reasons are, is it affecting your relationship? Like my wife and I's marriage has had a lot of stress and things put on it through this recovery process, as I've been working on it for years, and trauma's coming up, and my irritability and mood swings going up and down, and the ways that I would try to hide it and stuff. It was really like did a number on her trust and just our like dynamics. And I would take out my emotional issues on her. I've noticed that a huge side effect of me using porn is like resentment. Like my brain starts just being overcome with negative thoughts and resentment, and really I think that's what like it's making me feel bad about myself, and I start projecting that on others, and it usually ends up being my wife. So these are all the reasons that you need to be writing out and getting real clear about, because if you don't have your solid reasons of why, it's going to be too easy to just go right back into the habit and be like, whatever, it's no big deal, forget that 30-day challenge. It is a big deal. It is really important. And clarify with yourself exactly why it's important. That's going to be your solid ground that you stand on, and remind yourself of it every morning, every night, before you're going to bed. And it's going to give you that strength to push through those urges when they come up. Number one is get your feet actually in the ground. Number two, ground yourself mentally, logically, in the reasons why you are making this change. Why are you quitting porn? And that will help keep us grounded in the mission that we are on, this march to freedom. I think you guys are doing amazing. Anybody here who is watching this video and embarking on this journey, you guys are so courageous. You guys are kicking ass. And let me know in the comments below how you're feeling on day 2. What's coming up for you? What are you noticing? Did you have a tough morning this morning? Are you noticing things in your daily routine that might be a slippery slope to acting out? And are you noticing ways that you can avoid it? Are you taking notes? Let me know in the comments below how this is going for you. Again, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and it helps us help more people. Let's elevate ourselves as men here on Dudes Ascend. Much love, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.